tip for you guys today. And I'm sort of in my drab work clothes for home. But I wanted to share something with you that I learned a couple of years ago. I'm going to turn Huey down. And this is a really, really cool trick if you don't mind putting together a puzzle. And who in a kindergarten classroom or early primary doesn't like to put a puzzle together? So I'm going to go ahead and switch it here so you can see what I'm talking about. I actually brought up my Instagram account so I could show you a little bit of what I did last year. So let me go ahead and get the screen. All right, so last year I came up with this really cool clip art from Whimsy Workshop Teaching, Susanna Westby. And the only problem I had was when I tried to enlarge and make these really great posters. You see my classroom door. These are huge. They're like 3 feet tall. And so show me some hearts and let me know you're there. I'd like to know that you guys are interested in something like this. So anyway, I worked on this and it was still really grainy. So lo and behold, I was able to email her and she sent me some really high resolution graphics. Thanks for the hearts. I love them. Keep them coming. And so she sent me these high resolution graphics and I was able to go ahead and insert them into a Microsoft, I'm going to have to figure out what it's called again because I just lost my mind. Publication Publisher. So Microsoft Publisher, which I don't work in that often except for making large graphics, is what I made these in. And I wanted to just go briefly through this and show you how it's done. I'm going to walk you over real quick and show you what I have on my piano. Hi, Mosey. And right now I have just the bare bones. I have them cut out. I have them pieced together, as you can see. I've taken them and they come out printed on several 8.5 by 11 cardstock pages. Thanks for the hearts. I love them. And so if you like something large like that for your wall, this is going to be a way to get that accomplished. And as you can see, it doesn't look too bad, even though it's not even laminated yet. And what I'll do is take it to school and cut it into pieces, like into quadrants, or I may cut it in half as long as it fits into the wide size laminator. We have a cool laminator now, but we used to have a hot laminator. And I think it took about a 30-inch, maybe 34-inch width laminating film. So it was, you know, it worked for most projects. It would do a pretty good size poster. But these are easily taken apart. I actually tape them from the back after cutting them out and fit them together. And once they are complete, they really do look pretty seamless unless you get up really close to look at them. So this is what I ended up with on my wall when I was finished. And inside my classroom in my library, where are you, library? There it is. I made some slightly smaller ones. They were only about 24 inches high, and I decorated my classroom wall with those. So it was a whole lot of fun, and so this is how you go about making them with Publisher. And I don't know how many people have done Publisher before, but it's just something that it doesn't really come up all that much. And so I probably use PowerPoint 99% of the time. Hi, Just a Primary Girl. Good to see you today. So anyway, when you get into Publisher, you're going to go File, New, and then you're going to have all of these choices. And I would recommend going to blank page sizes up here. And this is the old 2007 version. And here is the new version. And you'll go into create a new page size once you get into either one. Here's create a page size right here. And then here it is on this one. Sorry, it's so shadowy. It's a sunny day out here in Missouri. So after you do that, and I've already created one. I'm just going to pull up my 24 by 24. You just simply insert the clip art that you want. And I've already done that on the other one. Actually, I may have already done it here. Let me see. Yes. So I did a little bit taller one. This would be a 24 width by 36 high. Once you get it in there, you just make sure that it fits between, you see the little gray line there? Are you still there? I don't know if you're there unless you give hearts. As soon as you Thank you. I know you're there. I appreciate it. As soon as you get the clip art in there, you stretch it until it fits just inside the gray dotted line, the border. And then you're ready to go and do a print preview. So I'm going to go over here, File, Print Preview. We want to see what it's going to look like. Okay, so look at how many pages you're going to have to use. And what you're looking for is, does the whole graphic fit on the pages that it says it requires? And what I love is that every page has something on it. Sometimes you'll print and there will be a blank page, and that's not great, except that you can reuse the page, and that's okay. So anyway, after you see that it's going to fit, you get back out of it, close it up right here in the top, and it works the same in either the new or the old version of Publisher. I have 2013 on my new computer. So after you do that, you just simply go and make sure that you select Print, and make sure your printer is selected to do the entire page, however your printer is set up. And make sure you have cardstock in, and then just go ahead and print it. And once you have printed it, then you would take all of those pages. Let me see. I'm going to go back in here again. Be patient with me. Okay, so when you get finished, you're going to go in and actually take your scissors and cut all of these pieces out that are on the printed part of the paper. And after you do that, what I like to do is leave the good edge on the top and slide the excess edge underneath. So for instance, this right here might have a little tiny border on it, and I can slide that up under just barely and then tape from the back. And so after I get all of this pieced together, I'll go over here and show you what that looks like on the back. See how I've just used Scotch tape, really. After I've got it pieced together, I make sure it has a pretty good fit to it. And then it's ready to go to the printer or go to the laminator. So when I go back to school, I'll be putting this in the laminator and then cutting it out to go on my wall. And like I said, it works pretty much the same in either the new or old version of Publisher. And I hope you learned something about this. It's just something I discovered last year. And I know that Susanna is really great about sending you the larger DPI file if you need it. You need one that has lots of pixels. And that way when you blow it up, it's going to be a really pretty, crisp image on your page. So anyway, I hope this was helpful to some of you, and I am going to put just a regular PowerPoint tutorial on how to do this on my blog. And my blog is at WordPress now. I went ahead and spent the bucks and came up with a WordPress blog. It's maggieskender.com. And I hope you'll visit over there. We're having a book study on flipped learning too, so lots going on this summer. But Thank you for letting me share that with you. I hope everything was okay. And if you have any questions, be sure to email me. It's maggieskindercorner@yahoo.com. Bye. Hope you liked it.